Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and right now I'm coming at you with yet another update on the whole troll situation surrounding the Inghams, right? Because in my recent video, the one that came out earlier today, if you haven't seen it, go and watch that first and then come back to watch this one so you can have the full experience, right? That's what we all want, the full experience. Now, this is just a short video for an update because I got another message from the Perrymeister earlier, but it was too late to put it in the video, so here is an update because I like to be transparent and give full up-to-date information in my videos. Right, so we'll just quickly go over what's been said so far and then update you with what has been said recently. So if you remember a couple of days ago, he said this after I obviously messaged him, courtesy of Sarah Ingham revealing his good old phone number. I said, "Hey Perry, this is Dougal. I just wanted to check you were okay after your war with Sarah Ingham yesterday." And he replied very promptly with, "Yes, I'm fine, apart from I'm now getting constant calls and messages from iFam who won't leave me alone. I guess Chris and Sarah got what they wanted though." So he was a little bit miffed that his phone number was revealed to the world, and I said to him, "Do you reckon you'll keep going on with taking on Chris and Sarah?" Words to that effect anyway, you know. Do you reckon you'll keep going? That doesn't even make sense, you know what I mean? Anyway, so he did reply and he said, "Yes, I probably will," which is a bit worrying, and that is as we had it then. He then went on to say, "Hi Dougal, I just wanted to say I admit I sent threats to the Inghams, but I have never threatened to do anything to any of the kids. I'm not excusing what I did, but I just wanted to make that clear. I have never and would never threaten to do anything to the kids, and my mum hasn't done anything wrong. I was just using her TikTok account to post comments. She's innocent. I'm the only guilty party in this." So that was very noble of him to admit to his faults and relieve his mother of any wrongdoings. So that's as we have the information up to date so far. Now the next stage was he messaged me after the cut-off time for editing. "Perry, get it in on time, please, next time, seriously." Anyway, so he said the following. "Hi Dougal, fucking hell. Hi Dougal. So I sent an email to them, not a threatening one, but one apologising for my actions. I also made it clear I wasn't happy with my number being shared like that. I will stop the emails, but I won't stop calling them out over a child's ability to consent. That's what really got to me, was the fact that they keep acting like a child's age and ability to consent doesn't matter. I was made to feel like a bad person for saying that young kids, especially kids Mila's age, shouldn't have to put up with being filmed every day. That's why I got so upset and angry, was because I had enough of people thinking this is fair. I swear to God, Chris and Sarah could throw a kid off the top of the Burj Khalifa and the iFam would still defend them and say they did nothing wrong. It's ridiculous. The sooner they stop family vlogging channels, the better. Sadly, that it just doesn't feel like that will ever happen." So I agree with the sentiment there. The iFam will defend them no matter what they do. Yes, if you could throw Mila off the top of the Eiffel Tower, and the iFam will say, "Good catch, Sarah." Hey, I know. Right, so that is up to date as we have it. He has apologised to the Inghams. We are all good now. Sarah, Chris, move on with your lives or sort it out, right? Either one of those two. But stop complaining when they come for you, because you are exploiting your children. Now, I don't agree with these horrendous threats, right? Absolutely not. No way, no chance, no how, no way. But please protect your children, Chris and Sarah. Now, quick update on other information that have come to light about the Guilfoyle. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Guilfoyle. Is that it? Who knows? So, a couple of bits of information which is actually quite relevant, I feel, and these are them. So this was a posted in 2021, that's 3 years ago now, by the way, on Facebook, I think, by his mother, Dawn Guilfoyle. Sorry, still can't pronounce it, sorry. Anyway, she says, advice please, my 19-year-old son has autism. By the way, he's 19, 3 years ago, that makes him 22 now. Has autism, dyspraxia, bilateral, hearing loss and speech and language issues. He has possibly been given a training placement, but it's on a busy main road that exits onto the A13 motorway. The centre he needs to attend is right on the junction of the road and motorway. He has never been an independent traveller in the past. All through school he was given a taxi. So this paints a picture of what kind of person this Perry is, right? I'm not out to shame him or slate him or do anything else, right? I'm just showing what type of person he is and whether or not he's likely to be a credible threat to the Inghams, and I'll give you my opinion shortly. He is required to attend this placement 2 days a week, Wednesday and Thursday, for 2 to 3 hours. I have prior long-term commitments on both of those days, meaning I cannot escort him to the placement. I have approached both council and social care about a taxi and have been told that because he is an adult, he isn't entitled to a taxi anymore, and they are arguing about if he was given an escort, who would be responsible for that. My inquiry is he is currently on an EHCP plan, which means council send services have responsibility for him until he is 25. So am I right in thinking that this should make him eligible for transport until that age? So the council send services are responsible for him until the age of 25. So he's still under care basically until he's 25, which means that he should have, he has additional needs, he has additional support requirements. He's not getting up to where they live, the Inghams. He lives in London. He's not getting up to where the Inghams live anytime soon, right? The council ain't giving him a taxi to get up to the Inghams. Honestly, that's not going to happen. That's all I wanted to point out about that. It's not to shame him or to say he is this, that, or the other, right? It's just purely to give a bit of logic behind everything else that's been going on. There's one other thing that I found which has no real relevance to anything, but I thought it was interesting just to show. So this was an article on the BBC website back in 2020, and this is Dawn again. It's Perry's mother, Dawn, right? And she has this to say about she has money issues apparently back then. May not be the same now, but anyway, this is the article as it was. Dawn Guilfoyle is one of thousands who have been barred from using their cash cards because of the failure of huge German payments firm Wirecard. It's really bad. I'm left with nothing, she says. Once the gas goes off, I'll have none for cooking or hot water. Ms. Guilfoyle's card from the online firm Pocket has been frozen because the UK financial regulator, the Financial Conduct Authority, wants to make sure the money is safe. It is one of dozens of payment cards and foreign currency cards which have been blocked because they used a payment processing service owned by Wirecard. Wirecard's UK arm insisted the problem was temporary and progress was being made. Sounds fascinating, wasn't it? So exciting. Many of Pocket's hundreds of thousands of customers have their benefits paid into the card account, which is easier to open than a bank account. There's no time frame, says this. It goes on to say, there's no time frame. Ms. Guilfoyle, a single mother from Poplar in London, is being barred from using £500 of child benefit and other benefits which should be in her hands this week. I am going to have to see if I can go to a food bank, she adds. I have bills to pay and I am already in debt management. That's a shame, isn't it? I hope she got out of debt management and she is on the mend. Perry's mother. Sorry, really irrelevant to my whole video, but it was just interesting. It's a little ditty is out there on the internet, right? It's in the news. On the BBC, in actual fact. Not many people get on the BBC. Only Dawn and, what's his name? Christopher Ingham. Yeah, he also made the BBC. You don't make the BBC unless you are special. Right? I've never made the BBC. I'm not special enough. Right? Lots of people here have never made the BBC. Okay? Be grateful. You've made the BBC and you're special. Other people who've made the BBC News this week include Hugh. That's right, you know Hugh. He's going to prison, Hugh. Hugh Edwards, that's his name. BBC bound, BBC legend, Hugh Edwards. Done weird and wonderful things with kids. Right, so anyway, going off on a tangent. Until next time, guys, hope you've enjoyed this update. We always like to keep you updated with the latest and greatest news that we have current. Perry, if you have any further information for me, let me know. I'll be glad to distribute it wisely. Until next time, have a brilliant day. Give it a thumbs up, comment all your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, fucking hell. Until next time, have a great day. Take care, and bye-bye.